from the great state of Nebraska. It is going to be cold at some point, and is there a better feeling, Greg Lawrence, than crawling into the coziest bed after you've been out shoveling snow, or you know what I mean, long day of work,
Just
and
feels
you just
like
want
a
to
hug. Exactly.
melt into bed. That is why Polarfleece has been so loved here on QVC. And we've got a special set of sheets for you here today on QVC. It's item number H211274. This set is brand new and it's sale price starting at $24 and on 3 easy payments. So we'll go through sizes real quick, and then I want to ask you to show us what's special about this set.
Okay.
We have them available in twin and twin XL. So those are $24 on 3 easy payments of $8. Would you like the full? We have those in stock as well. $32 on 3 easy payments of $10.67. Queen size comes in at $38, 3 easy payments of $12.67. And then your king and California king are the same price, $45, 3 easy payments at $15. Greg is showing us what this is all about.
This is Polarfleece, and it's our first introduction of the season. And it's not just any old Polarfleece; it's Polarfleece by Malden Mills. So what makes it special is Malden Mills invented Polarfleece. So there's a lot of fake fleece out there, but this is the real deal. And the reason people love Polarfleece by Malden Mills, 3 reasons.
Yes.
First of all, with the original Polarfleece by Malden Mills, there's no pilling. There's no fading, even in the darkest colors. But here's my favorite, watch this. So when you get out of bed and it looks like messy and wrinkled, with Malden Mills Polarfleece, one lift, one pull,
Wow.
it doesn't wrinkle.
Wow. Isn't that nice?
And the colors on these
so
on this set,
soft.
it's just glorious because they have this embroidery on the cuff only of the pillowcase.
Well, that choice, what Greg is holding for us there, we call that blue cardinal.
And it's a soft sky blue. It's a very soft, soothing color.
You know, the contrast of the blue with the cardinals, it makes the embroidery pop to me. As soon as I saw it, right away you notice the cardinals. And for a lot of us, cardinals are meaningful. I feel like every time I see a cardinal, it's my Meemaw coming to say hello.
Yeah.
So, and I could have seen her decorating with these. She had, you know, an older home that was built by my granddad, and so it would get chilly there sometimes. But anyway, it's why you want these sheets, is because they keep you warm, but they make you feel so good when you crawl in. But let's continue on down with the rest of our choices here, starting on the end, Greg.
That is the cream holly, so you can see those embroidered holly leaves. Then next is the gray Fair Isle, and that's very tonal, so it's very subtle, very sophisticated combination. Then we have the wine gingerbread men, and I love their little hearts too, right in the center. But look at the detail of that embroidery, how beautifully it's done.
That's pretty.
And last but not least is taupe snowmen, and they have that wonderful little shot of teal, just to accent. I love it.
This
love,
is
love,
our
love.
only order. So if you love them, this is why I always want you to be aware of where we stand, that you're not waiting for more to come back in stock in, you know, November, when you're going to want them. Now's the time to get them. And if you have somebody on your list who loves Polarfleece, I think this is a really smart set to get, since it's sale price, and it's got a little bit of whimsy, got the interest of the embroidery along the cuff on the pillowcases, but their sale price starting at $24, then we go to $32, $38, and $45. It just depends on the size you're after, what do you need, but they're all on easy pay, 3 easy payments for all sizes. Greg, would you use this? I mean, listen, Greg has been in the home style and design field for a long time.
I've been a textile person for 30 years.
For a long time.
And because this is so special, because it's Malden Mills, many people sleep with Polarfleece year round. Because the number one question people ask me is, even my mother, when I first started presenting these, she said, I have friends that get hot flashes, and some people just sweat at night.
I used to think that I would sweat with Polarfleece.
But you won't, for one reason. Polarfleece by Malden Mills is not a woven fabric, it's a knitted fabric. So what happens is it keeps you nice and warm, but you don't overheat, because the air flows through, regulating your body temperature. So when you get in bed at night, you slide your feet down, but you don't have to do that scissor kick to get the sheets up to temperature. Or if you roll over, there are no cold
Wait a
spots.
minute.
But
How
you
do I
won't.
do
But
that?
you won't have to. But you won't be sweating under these. My
Yeah.
sons sleep on these year round because with air conditioning it's chilly, and for a lot of people, even in the summer, they sleep on them just as is. They don't use extra blankets because it's nice and substantial.
If you've never felt polar fleece before, but you're familiar with fleece, let's go to the fabric store together, Greg.
Right.
If I go down the aisles at the fabric store and I pull out a bolt of fleece, what I feel in my hand is different than what I feel here.
Exactly.
This is softer. This is more pliable. This is a knit, as Greg was saying. So I couldn't do this with regular fleece.
Right.
But that's why it's also breathable. All of those things are different. So I don't want you to think, as would be natural,
Right,
that you're
it's-
just looking at fleece sheets. That is
Right.
not
And
what
you
we
can
have here.
see how fluid this is. So it's almost like when you mix cake batter in a bowl and you pour it into the cake pan, it just ribbons. It's that fluid. And when you pull it up over your legs at night, it just glides. But it's
Yeah.
not heavy on your
Wow.
legs. It's not going to pill. But I think that's why people have just fallen in love with polar
Yeah.
fleece, because it billows, it's soft. And it's great for people. I love this for children too, because when
Yeah.
children learn to make the bed, it's so easy because there's built-in stretch to this because it's a knit. So also it's generously oversized, but if you're sleeping in bed with someone and they roll over, you're not left without a sheet.
What's so great about this is how it feels. So you talk about kids loving these. If your kids are coming over to visit around Christmas time and you want them to sort of like love being there, I think you put these on the bed in the guest room so that the kids or the grown-ups
and you
listen.
have to go through
Oh
their
my
luggage
gosh.
when they leave
Make
because
sure
they
that
may be
swipe
trying to
them.
throw this in the luggage.
What we're looking at here, this is the blue
It's
cardinal.
the blue cardinal, and you see that wonderful little embroidery detail. And it's just here on the cuff. So it's very subtle, but I love that little bit of whimsy,
Yeah.
that little bit of love that it's been given. And if you don't want the cardinal, do you know what? Turn it over like this,
over.
and it's solid.
But I wanted to show you this too because this is a sign to me of quality with Malden Mills, that you don't have the embroidery going through or that you've got facing coming through on that side.
Exactly,
The
that's
cuff
how you
doubles
can tell the
over,
quality.
so that's nice and soft on the inside, and then you just have the embroidery there on the face. But again, that is blue cardinal.
Right.
We have 4 other choices for you as well on the end with Greg.
It's taupe with the snowman, and this is a wonderful neutral. It's just a soft camel-y toast shade, and look at the detail in the snowman. You can even see the little bit of snowflakes.
It's picking up a little bit of red from the light on the camera. I just want you to know it's a true camel, color.
shade. Then we have wine, and that's done with the little gingerbread men with their little hearts.
Yeah, they're cute.
Then the gray is with the Fair Isle stitch. It's almost like a snowflake, but the motif was taken from a sweater, but very subtle. And then last is your cream with the holly embroidery. And they're more, it's not like Santa's that you only have them at Christmas.
Yeah.
Put them out when it starts to get chilly and it's more seasonal.
And
For our friends
keep
in
them
Minnesota,
out.
put them out now
Yeah.
that it's chilly, and take them off in June.
I think it's still warm in Minnesota. They haven't started cooling down just
But you can
yet.
see how billowy this is. So it's
Yeah.
very lightweight, but it holds up to washing and drying. The only thing we say is dry it on low heat and don't use fabric softener or
Okay.
dryer sheets because it clogs the pores. But this is breathable, it's fluid,
Yeah.
but it's cozy.
And it's our only order. There's your heads up.
The billow.
At a sale price right now, starting at $24. Easy pay starting at $8. It just depends on the size that you would like. So we have this set available in twin XL, full, queen, king, and California king. And so the price sort of slides according to the size that you're getting. We'll pop that information up on the screen right now. It's item number H211274. This sheet set from Malden Mills is brand new, but since it's our only order of the year, this isn't something where you want to wait for when it's cold, because by then they'll be gone.
And where you really notice it is when you get into bed and you sort of snuffle your face into the pillowcase. That's where you get that coziness against your cheek. And just that little bit of embroidery detail looks very decoratory, whether you're getting the blue with the cardinal or the taupe with the snowman, the wine, the gray, or the cream.
You just said decoratory.
Decoratory, right.
We
We're
have a
styling
lantern
here.
that's real decoratory that Greg's going to be bringing us here
We're
real soon.
styling tonight.
But first, I want to tell you about this. A $30,000 Christmas in July sweepstakes. We are working with Hallmark, Luminara, Harry London, Berkshire Blanket, Harry Slatkin, and Cheryl's to bring you fantastic prizes. Now through July 31st, you can enter once every 24 hours for a chance to win those weekly prizes. And each entry also counts toward our grand prize of $20,000. Search sweepstakes on QVC.com and enter right now. And good luck. Good luck most of all. Another top find for you here this morning. Christmas in July.